podcast is something I started 3 years ago. It's not my main. It's becoming my main thing now, slowly, because production. The purpose of production was to go on advertising, but now it's like it's all about content creating.
Content is a king now.
Exactly. So content is telling stories is the king, and how you want to say it, on which means or which technicalities, it's important, but the story is more important than how you want to do it. And
Agree.
And this all this new generation, they are being creative more, and they are doing their own content and pushing all the industry in the same way, where all the advertising agencies and the production houses, they have to follow the dynamic that they are creating in general.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
So we always follow and I believe in this, I follow the new generation. I think the first impression is like, oh, it's not professional, we don't like it. But if we look deep and if we are smart enough, we should say, we can't judge them immediately about the thing, but we have to look into the future and see that they are creative and they can predict the future in a way. I mean, young generation always will be ahead of you.
Yes, for sure. For sure. You're right.
Yes. And talking of that, I mean, you have created something unique. You have used AI for your real estate agent. But before we jump to this, which is a very interesting topic, I want to know more about you, Alex.
For sure. Please. Thanks. Yeah.
So tell me,
it's
how
gonna
did
be
you
fun.
start it? And you started very early when you was young in business in general. So take me through the first business that you did.
So I started my real estate career at the age of 12.
Wow.
So yes, I sold my first piece of land at the age of 12. So my mother was a real estate investor, and she used to buy plot of land, subdivide it, buy small pieces, and sell it. So, and she bought a plot of land, not the good one, and she tried to sell it. And she just made viewings of this plot of land, and I was with her, and she made approximately 80 viewings and 0 sales. So one guy came to us. We lived in Moscow, and the plot of land was in suburb of Moscow. And she was tired, and she said, just go and show it. And the guy, I remember, was with a huge mustache right here everywhere, like a Texas style guy. And she just opened the door of his car, put me in, and now people used to speak with childs and kind of be more care about childs more. So at that time,
He was
go and show it. And I knew the road, I knew the plot of land, so I showed it. And it was one big accident on this plot of land that we didn't know before. So one guy made a suicide on this plot of land, and that's why we couldn't sell it. So I thought about it on the first conversation with this gentleman, walk with him around the neighborhood, speaking with neighbors, and he decided to buy.
Wow.
Yes, it was my first sale. And I got the commission from my mother, 2 cheeseburgers.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, this was the first sale. And starting from the age of 12, I helped my mother buying plot of lands and selling, just making some advertising on the walls, something like this. And I started case by case, try to sell something. At the age of 20 or maybe 21, I started my real estate agency in a university. So it had 100 agents at the once I was 22, 23. And I made my first big amount of money at that time. I started to invest myself in real estate. And after I understood that it should be something that algorithms that should help me to make decisions in real estate because it's complicated. And I remember all my day was like, I was sitting, looking advertising, listings, trying to pick something to invest, and Excel spreadsheets. And I started to think that I should use some kind of algorithms to help me making decisions. And I have been working now for AI in real estate for 8 years. So I'm now 33. So at the age of 25, I started this idea, and my path was dramatically hard, frankly speaking. So I started in Moscow. I tried to get some money from investors on this idea because idea was huge, and at that time nobody believed it possible to do at all. So it's like I was speaking about some kind of teleport. I was saying that AI is possible to make in real estate, and people just said it's impossible. After I moved to New York and tried to bring my idea and my knowledge to New York market, it wasn't successful also. So I remember I spoke with 250 investors to just bring some money to this idea, and I got nothing from them. So at that time I was run out of money totally. Like I was sleeping on a couch on a one guy that I used to rent Airbnb room, but after all my money disappeared during this idea, just creating this idea, this guy just was so helpful, and he asked, he gave me, a small mattress on the floor, and I lived like 4 months with him, and he was renting rooms in Airbnb. So not succeed, and I returned back to Moscow at the time of COVID. Like I returned and the COVID hit. So no money, big idea at that time. So I just tried to do one extraordinary thing. I just place on the public access the whole product that I was working for the 5 years so far that time, and people started to use it. So I wrote some articles about AI and how it could be helpful for real estate investing. People started to use it, and the software was like all listings in Russia were analyzed by kind of AI. At that time it wasn't AI, of course, and highlights you what apartment you should buy for the less price to resell it and make money. And people started to use it for free, and I got like 200 followers only, not 2,100, 200 followers in a Telegram chat. And I asked them, like, if you like the company and what I do, you could invest in my company. And at the COVID time, they invested $2 million, just sending me money with no person-to-person meetings.
Wow.
Yeah. And from that time, I have now 65 shareholders, 65 investors that invested at that time. Yes, and they invested at the valuation of the company $5 million. And now they have 17-18% of the company. And now the company is worth much more.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, and
the idea was there, and it's a great idea, but sometimes it's too early to create an idea where people are not ready for it.
For sure.
But I believe that Corona accelerated this online things, and people doesn't want to go outside of their homes, and they don't want to meet the person in person to get the information from. And you gave this example that we used to trust a taxi driver to take us some places, in general, but now we don't really have to contact the taxi driver. We just go on Google or Uber or anything online that we trust more, and then they will lead us to go there. And so real estate is like any other information that we need to take from. We don't have to really trust each and every person. It's very hard, you know, especially it contains a lot of investment and a lot of money. It's like going online. That's why we trust. You mentioned Booking.com. We trust them more because we don't want to deal with the person directly. You know, we want to trust the platform.
You probably would like to deal with person, but to pick the right person is a challenge. This is the key. And you said about Uber, and Uber is not a key challenger of the market. Navigator is something that changed everything. So Navigator gives you the right way for the right time and the best possible road. This is an interesting thing because previously you need to go from point A to point B, but previously you used experts like drivers with 20 years experience, and these drivers knew what is the road should be in this specific time the best. But Navigator replaced all the need of this expertise. That's what happened 20 years ago. The same thing now is happening in real estate. So if you're an investor, you would like to invest and your money should be from point A to point B. Yeah, just making money on real estate like renting or appreciation. And now AI is a kind of navigator in this process. AI literally can analyze all potential, roads of this thing and highlights what road for what time is the best. Like what is the real estate, what real estate is the best for you for investment, not just in a city, but in the whole world. Like literally, if you're a real estate investor, you want to make money on real estate investing. How do you know what city is the best in the world for now for investment? So nobody knows, literally. You can ask one realtor from London, and this realtor are going to tell you that London is perfect. Dubai, Moscow, the same. So nobody in the world knows exactly what is the best place, but AI could know it because making comparable of everything around. And not just a city, what neighborhood you should pick. Okay, let's go deeply. What project, what developer, what exact apartment with which view you should pick. So tons of questions on the different layers. And just to combine it all in once, just human beings can't.
It become impossible to know all this. And you said something. I mean, it's the world. It's not only because we usually like to invest where we live.
For sure, 99% of human beings are doing like this.
Yeah, because we feel like comfortable, or this is the information that we can get because we are comfortable, we know the city and we have experienced it. But if with the technology, it's just the world will become one place.
Yes.
And all the information will be given to us to make us kind of, relax in a way. Okay, I can have a better options, and definitely there should be a better option away from just your neighborhood.
Or you are lucky because you are in the top of the top neighborhoods in the world, but it's just 1%, right? Opportunity chance.
Yeah, and this also, you can be in the right place, but it could be the most expensive and it's not suits for you sometimes.
Yes, or it's not the right time. Yes, and why people invest and buy real estate, they live because they understand, right? They understand the city, understand the market. And why just they don't understand other markets or other cities? For example, why not millions of people now are coming to Dubai? Dubai literally is the best city for living, safety, investment, everything. I know it because I have the data for 114 cities. Now, London, Singapore, Hong Kong, Moscow, Madrid, New York, Boston, 114 cities, and I have a rating now of all these cities. And Dubai literally is the best place in the world, but who knows it? For tons of people across the globe, I was in China like 3 months ago. In China, people think that Dubai and UAE is just a Muslim country with prohibited for alcohol, prohibited for pork, and they know nothing. Literally, they know nothing.
Yes.
I spoke with them. So they usually don't speak English, so I use translator for speaking with them. Dubai for hundreds, millions of people. So Dubai is a brand, but brand of tourism, right? Brand of high scrapers, but not a lot of people know that how great is living in Dubai in terms of safety. The safest place in the world. Do you know? I have a rating of the safest cities in the world. Do you know what is 1, 2, 3, and 4 places? It's all cities in UAE.
Oh, wow.
Yes. So even Sharjah and Ras Al Khaimah more safe, less criminal rating than the whole world. That's amazing.
Wow.
That's amazing. And nobody knew it before. But now using the ratings, AI predictions, and all this data collected in one place, now I think millions of people in the next 5 years will come to UAE, not just for investing, but for living. That's what I believe so. And I'm going to make all my efforts to make it happen. Because I lived in almost 20 cities across the globe. I lived in Moscow, New York, Hong Kong, Macau, Costa Rica, everywhere, London. And literally Dubai is the best place. I can prove it. I can prove it for everyone based on data. And I hope that people will know what is the best place in the world, investing, moving, etc. Because after the COVID, people started to think, what is the best place, literally? Why I live here if I don't need to go to work and I can use Zoom? So now millions of people are relocating. And no data exists for the whole world. If you would like to analyze just one city, it could take for you a month. Just neighborhoods, cities, speaking with realtors. Now you can just make your choice based on data, and this navigator helps you, like AI helps you, to make your choice in a 1 week maximum. But not just one city analyzed, but hundreds of cities. This is dramatically key, the game changer of everything. That would help UAE to attract more people, for sure. And UAE, it's a wonderful country. I literally can, recommend it for everyone. That's for sure. And once people will know all the data, and so what are the prices in UAE for real estate? They're dramatically low. Literally.
Wow.
Dramatically low.
You still consider the prices in UAE is low?
Very low. Okay. I will show you later. Let me give you an example. Let's take London. The most affordable neighborhood in London is Barking. The name of the neighborhood is Barking. So it's 1 hour far away from the center of the city. And crime rating is very high on this neighborhood. And the quality of real estate, it's like affordable, like houses, nothing special. So the median price for this location is $6,200 per square meter. This is the exact price of downtown, not downtown, Business Bay. Exact price. But in Business Bay, you are going to see business class buildings, pool in the building,
luxury.
Gym in the building. Business class, not so luxury, but business. So you can get now very affordable apartment in a bad area in London, or you can get the business class apartment in the wonderful area with 100% safety. Okay, 99.999% safety. Just people don't know about it.
Yes, because they don't have enough information. And also what helps, not only one information about saying Dubai is safe, but also you are providing information about the city itself. What are the areas, neighborhood around each project.
What you can get.
What you can get, and maybe universities, schools, hospitals, and all this. So you have a better picture where you are investing in which city.
Yes. Let me give you one more example. The median price in Singapore now, $50,000 per square meter. Hong Kong, $24,000 per square meter. Dubai, $6,500 per square meter. Prices in Dubai dramatically undervalued. It should be 2 times higher in the next 5 years. 2 times. Just general analysis. Right? And That's why I so love Dubai.
Yeah.
You know, it's still affordable in terms of price for real estate. The quality of living higher, much higher. So the quality of living, we can say, like in Singapore, by safety, quality of food, quality of life. Yes, but Singapore 15,000, and here we have just 6.5. That's what I expect. I expect that Dubai will achieve the city number 3 in the whole world in terms of pricing. Now Dubai in the place number 26.
It's still way far.
Yes. Yes.
And but Alex, also maybe the taxes is helping here, because also you pay less taxes than any city in the world as well.
It's an advantage, but it's not a key advantage. The key advantage is the quality of life. This is a key advantage. The second advantage is the price. For real estate or for rent, it's still not expensive. Just we can compare. And the number 3 is tax.
I hope they don't hear you that it's not enough the rent, because they want to increase the rent on everyone. But do you think that you feel that the city is also attracting people for investment only, or for living, as you mentioned? Like in general, they will find enough jobs to do business here in Dubai.
With the remotely job, you can work from any place in the world, right? So you can find millions of remote jobs. For now, yes, but your family are gonna live in a safe city with a great environment, right? And sea is near, so a lot of things. You can go to Abu Dhabi in 1 hour away and get the most interesting entertainment and sport events and DJs across the globe. You can find any place in the world like this, where you can find everything in one place, and culture and business and all infrastructure, medicine, everything here. Probably Dubai is a competitor of New York, not even Singapore and not even Hong Kong. Why? Because Dubai is a mix of cultures. So here we have like all cultures from all around the world. And in Dubai, almost 85% are foreigners, right? In New York, only 15% are foreigners, maybe 20. So Dubai is one city in the world like this. Nothing similar.
And we were talking about the language. You feel home here because everyone is nice, and everyone is like respecting your language, and we try to get communicate with each other with a very ease. You know, we understand that like it's an international city. It has many nationalities, and we are communicating in a really different English that we use together, and it's just like a slow English that we can communicate with.
I understand you, and you probably understand me.
Yes, so it's something that it's a cosmopolitan city. Alex, tell me more about the platform itself, and I find out that it's different than a real estate platform that we are used to here in Dubai. Like if I can mention some names like Bayut or Property Finders and these you don't have a platform that is just listing different properties and you go and search it for yourself. It's just like they are more, if you can explain what's the difference between them and you.
So the key difference between any real estate website in the world and Realiste, and Realiste is just one website in the world like this, nothing similar exists for now, at least for now, it's a problem of first page. Google, once you use it, give you the best matched information you're looking for in the first page. And there is a joke, like if you would like to hire the dead body, you should hire it on the second page of Google because nobody comes, right, for the second page.
Yes.
Yeah. So all real estate websites, it's a kind of broken Google search. You use it, but you have to click all pages and spend
to find your right choice.
Yes, and you need to make all analysis yourself, right? Or use agent, and agent could be good in analysis or couldn't be good, right? Realist is AI based, so Realist highlights you on the first page what neighborhoods and what properties are literally the best in the whole possible options. Literally, on the first page, you're gonna see in 1 minute what is the best? So in real estate investing, the criteria of the best, it's simple. What is the ROI versus risk? Easy. Yes, you can click and you're going to find 10, first 10, second 10, third, so rating. The best building with the best potential ROI and the worst building with the less potential ROI versus risk. So you can get somewhere in the desert, like a huge ROI, but it's going to be in the desert, somewhere far away, or you can get a first on a seafront, but the risk is less, but the ROI is not wonderful. What is the perfect combination between this? So AI just calculates it for you.
And it's altered for you, like as an individual on your needs and budget.
Yes, for sure. You can use like, what is your budget? And this is going to be personal rating for you in terms of budget. If you would like to live near the greenery or near the sea, just mention, and it's going to be perfect rating for you based on all these criteria. That's a different thing. And all websites can do this. Why? Others websites, because they paid by advertising.
It's pushed by advertising. So what you see first is actually who paid more. It's like Google, who paid more, who to show on the first page.
Google does different. Google literally gives you the best search and just adding a small piece of it, like a small piece of advertising. Any real estate website is different. It just shows you only advertising, right? And probably the best one, the best possible match is going to be on the page of number 20. This is different. We do not pay by advertising. That's why we could highlight the best literally possible opportunity for living and for investment. It's up to you what the road you will choose. Just choose a road and you're going to get rating of neighborhoods, buildings, developers, even cities globally. That's a different thing. First thing. Second thing, what is literally different? We used to list properties from developers, banks, big real estate owners, so some entities. For now, you can't go and sell your apartment, one apartment. If you have 10, you could list. If you have one, you can't. And these are entities. So buying from entities is less hassle, right? Like you can buy it even online. That's what we provide. Literally for now, you can buy any apartment from any developer in Dubai or UAE. We have all developers in UAE online. You don't need to come. You can find a great building, great apartment. You're going to see a view from apartments, floor plans, everything. And you can click, book it, and buy it online. 100% safety, direct with developers, with no middleman inside. That's fine.
And do you think, Alex, people are ready for this?
Already. We closed 350 transactions last year, and this was the first year we started our business in Dubai, and all transactions closed online.
Wow.
All.
I mean, that's amazing. I mean, this is how normally it should be, because like I know I trust online. Even if I want to buy, let's say from eBay, if I want to buy a camera from somebody, I don't know that person. I have no idea about, but I trust the platform. I trust eBay because they're going to give me the protection. And in case anything happen in between, they are the one who is, I'm reaching out for them. And this is how things should be. As you mentioned, it's like how we trust the navigator is more than we trust the person, like because we don't know. I mean, he could be the best person or he could be not.
Right.
So I trust more the platform because it's tested and it has rating and enough transactions to be. But that's great if people are getting there, because as we mentioned, is like things sometimes it's too early for them. I want to know, like you have used the word AI. And it is it's amazing, it's trending. So is it a marketing or how much it's implemented? And what's the difference between information and AI? Because AI is artificial intelligence, how much it is actually used in the platform?
Yeah. For our platform, it's approximately 60% used. Let me explain you what is different. Now AI is a trend, but I have been working about it like 8 years, right? So in Russia, we were implementing AI in banks, estimations for mortgage, apartments, everything. So AI, what makes AI for you, especially as a customer or investor? So basically AI is a software. So there are different software in this, in this topic. Basically AI, it's algorithms that could make better jobs than the average human in some specific job. So calculator is not AI because it's limited. But calculator makes better calculation than human. AI makes not algorithmic work. So let me give you example. Estimation of apartment. This is a job that human can make or AI could make, right? This is the difference. So this is the one point. Our AI estimates any apartment in Dubai right now in 10 seconds. And its accuracy higher than average person. And this accuracy is higher than top 1% of realtors already now. So it's free. Everyone can check it. For now, just place any apartment and get estimation.
And how, I don't know if you want to answer this question or no, but how do you get the information about each and every apartment and city? Where do you get it from?
Yeah, so this is a complicated question, but let me explain you in short terms. So this is a combination of data. First of all, we have tons of data we are receiving from developers. So they just send spreadsheets, PDF files, all this stuff. So our AI eats it and enrich the data. The second big point of data is DLD. DLD is wonderful. It's not the perfect one in the world, but it's literally better than 99% of countries and cities, right? We use this information for Dubai, but we don't have this information for Abu Dhabi. The next point, we have data providers. So we are buying a lot of data from very small companies across the globe. So they are scraping, they're enriching, taking data from different sources, and we are buying all this data. This is about listings, about everything. And the last point, the most important point, this is data that we produce in-house. For example, what is the square feet of parks everywhere? So we now track like millions of square feet of parks, literally on the map. Roads, noisy zones, bad neighborhoods, like electricity powers, like near, like what is the water, and most important thing for investment, what is going to be in the future? Like in Dubai, it's where is going to be the future lagoons. We're tracking it. And we also analyze the media like Arabian business, other websites like news, like and press releases of developers and neighborhoods. And
okay, so the future projects.
Yes. And it's public, it's free, it's on one place for now. All this data combines in one just to bring you the final result in the 10 seconds. And AI now estimates price of apartment, rent of apartment, and what is the most important thing about AI Realist? It's explainable AI. Explainable means that it's not a black box. Just I can take your apartment, estimate it, and say 2 million dirhams. But you would like to know why.
Why?
It explains. It highlights you the data, deals, what's on the market now, and other factors around, and just
the area,
makes explanation for you to why. So it's kind of navigator that explains you why this is the best road. This is the first point, how we use AI. The second point, it's in-house task. We enrich the data because in the real estate market, like in Dubai, it's okay. In Abu Dhabi, it's not so transparent in terms of data. You can take a lot of data to enrich it and to fill the empty places in data. This AI helps to enrich this data. You can take 2 buildings. In one building, you know the date of handover. In the next building, you don't know. But using data around, You probably can estimate what is the date of handover if you can get this information from any part of the sources. This is in-house AI. And once AI we have for forecasting. Forecasting is just predicting what is going to be the trend and could be the price. It's not 100% accurate, but it highlights the trends. Just for example, in January this year, we made research with our system just to predict what is going to be January last year. So we predicted that the volume of Dubai market grows 46%, and place it publicly in Arabian business, I suppose, maybe some other medias, in January last year. And the market made 49, if I'm not wrong.
So it's very accurate and even higher.
Nobody believed it's possible, that growth. And our AI predicted it quite accurate in terms of volume of transaction. This is predictions, forecasting. And now AI predicts not just for the city, but for each neighborhood, for each building, and even for each apartment.
Which is impossible by a person.
Impossible.
And if impossible. And as you said, I like when you said like it's not 100% accurate because there's nothing 100% accurate, but it's closer to being accurate from just getting an information from someone who is even trustable, but he cannot, because a human brain cannot predict all this information, except you need the right analytic softwares and which can develop it. Tell me more, like, because people are interested more of the forecasts and how much it can go also outside the area that we are talking about, meaning that in region, how much we will get affected by the prediction of prices based on the surrounding countries. I'll give you an example. Saudi Arabia is a big example. Like, everyone lives in Dubai. They feel the competition in a way. Saudi Arabia is like the big genie, they say. It's waking up and it's gonna like take most of the glow that it's in Dubai. Let's face it. Let's talk about it. Because Dubai is an established, amazing city, but everyone is like, okay, what's gonna happen in real estate, especially when Saudi Arabia is gonna announce all these big projects?
Yes. First of all, you can't predict the future very accurate, but AI highlights you the trend, and AI could change the prediction fast. So something happened, bad or good, and AI just changed all predictions to the future. So you can, just have a look what we predicted a year ago. In most locations, it was right. But in some locations, it was like 20% not accurate. 20, it's a huge. For AI, it's not. For AI, it's huge. For human, it's nothing. But for AI, it's huge miscalculation. Why? Because something changed in these locations that we didn't know before. AI didn't know it. Like, new projects are coming from big developers, for example. No data, you can get it. Or something bad could happen, like a war in Ukraine between Russia, right? So this is my personal pain. Nobody predicted it, right? And it changed dramatically the price in
both countries.
Both countries, and it was a huge impact for Dubai, for sure. So Dubai was, Dubai
in a positive way.
Yeah, Dubai got profit from this. Because a lot of Russians and Ukrainians were coming and buying real estate and just relocating. So I relocated my company after the war started in Russia. We were in Russia before it. I relocated 40 employees with families. So even I can understand that it was quite great impact, at least for some neighborhoods. Yes, about Saudi Arabia. First of all, Realiste already works in Saudi Arabia. So we track all major cities in Saudi Arabia for now daily. I think that pricing for Riyadh, for example, is dramatically undervalued. So I think that Riyadh, some locations in Riyadh could grow in price 3 times in the next 5 years. Free, 300%.
So now it's underrated.
Dramatically. So Riyadh is a big city, and previously it was impossible for foreigners to buy real estate in Riyadh. Now it's changing. They already mentioned that they have now the special visas for investors. So the next step is going to be opportunity to buy, invest, resell apartments.
Which is not yet
Yes.
possible to buy in KSA if you're not a citizen of
You can, but you can resell it in 5 years. So you can buy just one for your personal living, but you can buy a lot.
You can't.
You can't. But in several months you will.
Okay, and then it's gonna boom in a way, like
Yes.
it's gonna be very expensive.
Yes. Especially from institutional players like big funds, etc. Yes, Riyadh is going to be the competitor of Dubai in some way. Neom is going to be the competitor of Dubai in the next 15 years.
15 years.
I think 15, right. So it's dramatically difficult projects. Very heavy
What do you
projects.
think it's gonna hold to keep the value of the real estate in Dubai? What's gonna hold the difference between Dubai and KSA in the future, from your experience?
I predict that Dubai will grow in volume of the market 15% more this year, maybe almost 20. So it's a big move. In terms of pricing, the average price will grow in 6-7%. So it's okay. So the pricing is fine. Keeping real estate in Dubai, it's something more safe for now than just to buy in Saudi Arabia. But in Saudi Arabia, definitely there are more opportunities for capital growth for now. So if you ask for my recommendation, it's going to be the split 50-50 for now. It's a wonderful thing. I don't think that if Saudi Arabia is growing, the Dubai is going to be, the loser. Now, Saudi Arabia and Dubai should focus on attention from all over the world, and then more attention for this region, then better for everyone here. It's something like you have a street and you open a restaurant, right? And you just one restaurant on the street and you're making money, you're happy, but suddenly a second restaurant opens, right? What do you think about usually what's happening with the revenue of these restaurants? Both grow at least 15%. If all the street with restaurants, every restaurant makes money. This is the key thing. So for Dubai, for UAE, the growing of Saudi Arabia is not something competitive. It's wonderful for both nations because now people are investing in London. For what? Like now people are investing in Tokyo, right? In China, in US. Now they should all think about this region and invest in this region. And both nations are going to be flourishing because of this. So it's good, not bad.
Yes, it's true. And we have 7, 8, 9 billion people. Like it's gonna be 10 billion people. So there's always customers for everyone. Yeah, that's a great way to look at it. And that's maybe looking at the if you have a long-term vision. Is the right way to look at it. I want to talk about a nice topic. I mean, I love this topic, but I don't know how much is related to your company. But maybe in the future it will be the real estate kind of business. I don't know how realistic it is, but if we want to talk about the metaverse a little bit, and because we heard about it, I don't know how much it is really in reality happening, but buying land or properties on the metaverse, and some people will think it's something crazy, but it's actually gonna happen in the future. Correct me if I'm wrong.
It's not crazy. It's okay. For us, it's something unusual. Why? Because we are not a user of this. The users of this child, 12, 10 years old, they are going to be in the metaverse. So for now, why it's not booming, why we are speaking about it, but it's not booming like AI, because this 10, 12, 14 years child, they just can't pay for something. Once they're going to be able to pay for services, all services or most of all services are going to moving to metaverse. It's 10 years opportunity. It's very early for now just to speak loud about it. It's not going to be replacing all the world we have. You still need some place to live, right? But all these places where you're going to live is going to be smaller.
And less valuable sometimes, a little bit?
No, I don't think so. Location is going to be the location, right? But it's going to be smaller. Now, just what do you think the average apartment in Dubai, like the size?
In foot, I don't know. It's 600, 700, 1,000 foot?
Yes, 900,000 foot for average apartment in Dubai. And
which is very small.
No, it's
big?
Quite big.
That's 1,000 is like a one bedroom, or because I know it's like mostly one bedrooms.
1,000 it's two bedroom already. Yes. But if you compare it with Hong Kong and Singapore, average is 450 square feet, so 2 times less. And do you know where is the smallest average apartment in the whole world?
It should be Hong Kong, I guess.
No.
The smallest apartment in the whole world?
Average.
I know Hong Kong because they had to. It's a very small city and they had to build the skyscraper. So I don't know.
Hong Kong number 7.
Okay.
Singapore number 8 or 9. We also have Tokyo, and we also have Seoul as an example, right? Now, the smallest apartment in the world in Russia.
No way.
Yeah, I have data to prove it. Yes, that's unbelievable. The biggest country in the world has the smallest average apartment in the world, because we have a lot of apartments in Russia with a size of 450. So it's like from Soviet Union, apartments. It's a whole country like this. Yes, the smallest apartment in the world in Russia in average.
That's crazy. And okay, talking about the metaverse a little bit, I don't know how much you are interested. If you think about it, would you invest in a metaverse real estate?
So metaverse now very related with NFT. NFT wave like lost the power like 2 years, maybe 3 years ago. So all NFTs dropped down like 99% or something like this. I think the big wave of metaverse and real estates and piece of land, it's gonna be in 10 years approximately. After this, all population like child will grow. To the age they can produce some money from somewhere, because you literally can't make all the money in metaverse, right? You are gonna need some money from like a real life to bring it to metaverse. And after this point, it's going to be the new wave of NFTs and metaverse. So I literally believe it's going to be.
But correct me if I'm wrong. Also, the NFT is a part of, it's how to sell art or existing
Yes.
valuable things online. And it started from the blockchain, who made it trackable in a way to put on a system. I think it's just the technology is not right there. So we have the generation is ready for it. Even I would go to the metaverse if the technology was, because we are actually in the metaverse. When you open the Instagram and you go on this phone, which is like, it's gonna look like this phone is like a little bit, it's just a 2D screen, but imagine if you have a 3D screen or the 3D
I got it.
Glasses.
I got it.
And then you are able to live in the metaverse and to communicate with the people and socially to create events there. Don't you think it's just the right time? Okay, then the hotels wants to exist there because they want to invite people through their avatars and.
Yes, now it's not right time to make business in metaverse, and augmented reality and metaverse is different thing. So augmented reality is gonna be like some kind of visual effects, right? So you're gonna spend your time half in half in cell phone, and half with the glasses. But metaverse is a literally different world than just communications. Communications is a small part of it. Just building your character, building taking levels, just be a king of some castle, etc. So it's different world. And I think that for now, we see the huge wave of AI, and AI will take the world, literally all world, any niche of the business, except haircuts, probably. Yes, all niche is going to be taken by AI in 3 years. Free.
Wow, it's going to accelerate so fast.
Maximum, because let's think about internet. Internet took the world for 20 years. And internet grew 1000% a year. After we had a wave of smartphones from 2010 to 2020. So penetration of the technology in 2010 on the cell phones was approximately 5, maybe 7, maximum 10%. Now it's 95%. Penetration of internet in the 90s was less than 5%. Now it's 95%. Penetration of AI already now 15 after 1 year. And because AI goes on the 2 waves of internet and smartphones, so it's accelerated 10x of the speed of internet. So 20 years for internet, 3 years for AI.
It's because it's gonna double and it's gonna accelerate faster and faster. And AI kind of program itself, when it reaches to start to develop itself and program itself, it's gonna be like in a very, very quantum acceleration. It's something massive.
For now, it's already possible that to have AI that develops itself. So to developing something, it's not a problem at all for any algorithms already for 10 years at least. Developing something new, it's kind of different thing, right? So for now, you can go to ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT to write you software for, I don't know, for any program. And you'll probably get quite accurate and good software. With iteration maybe a little bit, but you're going to get it. And it's going to be new software. It is going to be not copied from some sources, new.
Wow.
So 2 years ago, or maybe 3 years ago, people didn't believe that AI will paint, AI will produce music, AI will write a novel, right? Now, everyone's saw that it's possible, and it's gonna be. So AI, it's literally the huge trend, much higher than internet and much higher than smartphones. Huge, much bigger. Metaverse, if you compare metaverse trend and AI, it's gonna be metaverse and it's gonna be AI trend. So metaverse is gonna be the part of AI trend, or AI will have metaverse in the next wave, 10 years approximately, from 7 to 15, something between.
The thing is about AI is like what worries me the most is when AI start to use art or creativity by itself, and also when it start to communicate with people in general. All people use it to communicate, and then you don't know who's communicating with you. Like if I'm sending you email through ChatGPT, you actually want to know my opinion, and am I the one who wrote it for you, or because this personal touch you need it. If I'm sending you message from ChatGPT and saying 1, 2, 3,
Right.
is it actually you're talking to me or you're talking to the AI?
Right. So now AI is a helper of your life, right? Making messages, invest in real estate. It's a helper, navigator. But in several years, it's going to be impossible to understand what's AI and what's a person. AI will replace like 90% of the need communication with even your mom.
Wow.
Yes.
Yes, mom, I love you, and she's gonna be thanking you, for that amazing response that you have.
Yes, and you're going to be the perfect son, right? Because of this. I think it's going to be the new laws about what's produced by AI. It's going to be marked by it's produced by AI. 3 years, I think, maximum. So it's going to be your response without the mark made by AI. And response with AI is going to be obvious that it is made by AI, by law.
We need it by law, because it's
It's gonna be anyway.
But anyway, 90% of the response is gonna be by AI, so you're not gonna look whether it's you.
Yes, this is a problem of spam. This is a problem of responses, right? But it's for better.
But don't you think it's gonna we're gonna lose jobs? People who work in maybe accounting, people who work in IT department, maybe some truck drivers, and then the whole car is driven by itself and by the AI.
I understand these worries. You know why? I'm a historian by my education, first education. I have historian education and education of ideology. Ideology is something like PR and like propaganda, something about it. And I studied what's happened in the first industrial revolution and after, internet became, and after electricity. So AI is a power of technology similar that electricity and industrial revolution. Similar. There's a similar impact. For the next 5 years, it's going to be a huge reshaping. Huge. Literally. Yes, it's going to be the problem with firing, etc. Right. But for humanity and people in general, it's a new step. And once electricity appeared, people thought that now people are going to be replaced in the most jobs. For example, it was a work like you were walking on the streets and firing, like
putting lights.
The lights. Yes, but people are going to find the best use of their knowledge and what they can do. Literally, they're going to find. But it's going to be the tough period for the next several years, for sure. So I just would like to say that for now, just be the first who understands what's AI, how to use it. Don't be like a conservative guy, just it's gonna get away now. It will not. It's already here. So literally, we should spend more time to understand how it works and just how it could help in your job. Once you're going to be the first in the first wave, you're going to be the most productive person in the company.
Yes, but maybe we have to protect the people who will not jump into this technology, because we are different generations, and some people they can't jump. I mean, social media killed a lot of businesses. So
right.
It's imagine the AI, and the first people who's gonna adopt it is gonna be the young generation.
Right. So in general, we all should know that there is no stable things in life, right? Even if you think that it's stable, we should be kind of, open-minded to everything that's happening. This is the first thing. Once not, right. In a government like level, in a society level, we should educate these people, make them more jobs using AI, right? But for them, it's also for better. Like today, we have the best time in the whole history to live and work. Literally the best time. Before, huge wars, no internet.
Yes.
Now's the best time. And the next 5-10 years is going to be much better. Yes, it's going to be shaping time. That's for sure. But we will manage it. We'll find the way. I'm sure 100%. Even realtors are hating me.
Yes.
Like realtors hate me a lot. So they literally hate me. I could say there are two parts, major parts. Realtors who already use what my team created, and they are happy because they are making more sales, and they are closing more sales and making more money right now. And there is a general group of realtors who hate us a lot because they feel that the area is changing, so the competitor landscape is changing now dramatically. Even websites, like local websites in Dubai, I think they hate us also because it's reshaping their business also. It's okay, it's just evolution, right? But you can hate it, or you can use it.
You can use it. You can jump on it, and I think it's gonna benefit anybody. But who jumped early, who will be
For sure.
the one who is more getting
advantage and profit. 100%. So I understand these people. Previously, as I told you, I wasn't in tech space. I was in real estate space. So literally, I was kind of agent after I was an agent in my agency. So literally, I understand these people. And one selfie appeared, like people, shooting on a cell phone. I was conservative about it. So I didn't like it. I didn't like selfie.
we all thought like selfies are a little bit okay. You love yourself so much,
yes,
and
yes.
why you are doing this?
Yes.
It was at the beginning, especially maybe our generation is like, okay, why you? But it's this opened up. I think the selfie and after that the vlogging opened up that people would like to express themselves and tell their stories. So now we all accept it, and everyone take selfie. Even an 80 years old man now takes selfie.
Yes, and I was against.
Yes.
So now I understood how stupid I was because selfie took the world. Yes, I thought that people that were making selfie are so selfish.
Selfish. This is what we thought. Yeah.
Yes, and the world changed.
It's true, Alex. It's like now, honestly, I'm open-minded to anything. I have to be open-minded.
It's better.
It's better. Just to be on the safe side, let's be open-minded, understand before judging anything.
And that's why Dubai is a perfect place. Dubai should be the number one in AI, at least in real estate.
Yes, I think it's on the way, and you're putting a big mark on that, which is because you are open-minded and you're adopting all these ideas. I think it's a matter of time where everyone will trust the software and then the platform that has proven to give you the right analytic and will be the go-to for your choices for your investment and real estate.
Yes, but please, like a disclaimer here.
Okay.
Yeah, because AI and Realiste now growing in quality and price. So for us, now AI and real estate like Realiste, it's something like navigators in 2010. It's not 100% perfect, but it's better in 95 cases of 100 than humans. 100%, it's better. But it could be mistakes. It's okay for now. You couldn't bring to the market and for now like excellent solution for any piece of places, any apartment estimated like directly. Some mistakes happened. Some mistakes are happening. So please use information. It's for free. Rely on this information, but double check. You should double check all information and before the making decisions. That's for sure.
Let me know, how do people use your website? Like they go and call you, log in, give the information, send an email, interest. How does it work?
No emails. So you go to the website, you can find it like Realiste AI, like optimist, realist, easy word. Login, just go through the registration process. It takes 20 seconds. And you get all information across the globe for free.
That's it?
Yeah.
How do you make your money?
I wish I say no money involved, but after we highlight your recommendations, and also if you would like to buy it online, you could buy it online. 0% commission. Even we provide a 1% discount from our side. So our prices now are better if you just go and buy directly from developer. Better. And you can go and buy online, or you can use our support team. Just our support team online via Zoom and WhatsApp are gonna help you to go through the process and buy it. But it's also online, but it's not in one click. So you could choose one click or through the WhatsApp. Yes. And after you buy something, developers pay us.
Okay.
And because we have all developers on the platform, we don't care which developer you will pick, because all developers pay us, literally 100%, 99.9. I don't think, maybe I just forgot miss someone. Yes, so this is our approach to give you the best possible of opportunities. Once you buy it, developers pay. That's why we work only with entities, developers, banks, big real estate owners, real estate funds, because we already have contract with them. And once we bring a client want to buy, client pays for nothing. So no subscription, no payment. For clients, nothing payment, 0. They buy, this entity pays.
Exactly, and why you can sell them cheaper than they are going, because you are actually removing the agent part of it.
Yes. So developers pay us as agents. So for them, like agents sell it or we sell it, they don't care, literally. So with us, it's a little bit less hassle, right? And we provide for them for free analytics, improving their pricing, everything. So we go and give them the products of AI Realiste for free, developers, so they can improve their sales, making better decisions in building, etc. We have products for B2B for developers, and they pay us as an agent, but we do not have agents.
Yes, and you have all the developers with what you mentioned is like, you don't care from where they buy.
Yes.
You just care of the best choice for them.
Yes.
Because your interest is everywhere. I mean, you are getting the benefits all over the developers. So you're not going to guide them in a wrong way. You just, because usually when you go to one, let's say, agent, he's going to push for you his clients mainly, or his developers. Like, this is the best place for you because he's getting more commission from here. But here it's open on all the developers.
Interest involved. Yes, for sure. We're working with agents, interest involved. And they pay us as agents, but we don't have agents inside. So we don't need to split commission. You know, like a real estate agency works. Like they receive money, commission, they split 50% to agent, 50% to agency, but we don't have agents. So we keep all the money. That's why we can make better pricing.
Better price. You can give more discount.
This is the first thing. The second thing, agencies use our technology and the platform. So as you a real estate agent, or as you a real estate company in Dubai, for example, you need to go and sign 150 developers. It's tough work. Now you don't. You can use our network and our contracts and close transactions through us and get your spread of commission.
Okay.
So we do 90-10, 91-9. We give 91% commission to these agencies, and 9% we take.
So they are your client as well. You don't want to make them angry because you're competing with them.
I try to do not make them angry, but what I can do, right? So they can use it and making money, right? And be the top agencies in a whole city or cities, or they can try to hate it. Okay, hate it. What's next, right? I'm not gonna die. I hope. The company is not gonna die. I hope, right? The technology will better and better. I'm not hoping. I know. So yes, you can hate. But what will change?
Exactly. And Alex, just to know more, you're mainly the Dubai, but it's not. It's an international platform, like
It's
any place, and you provide the same information for all cities.
so Dubai is most developed city for now. For now, on the platform available 114 cities in 30. I hope yes, 32 countries. All information about the cities available. Each city splitted by at least 100 neighborhoods, or for example, Istanbul splitted by 3,000 neighborhoods. So Istanbul is a huge city. And the pricing, ratings about these cities are available now on the platform for free. Dubai will collected developers and apartments. Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Sharjah, Ras Al Khaimah, we're covering everything from on the layer of apartments. We're covering now North Cyprus, Riyadh, Bali in Indonesia. Yes, and this year we are going to open approximately 30 cities for transactions. So now we are operating in 7 cities. You are able to buy it online or buy through the process with us, with cheaper, 1% cheaper. And we have 114 cities with analytics. So at the end of this year, it's going to be 40 cities operating globally and more than 300 cities collecting information. So this is going to be by the end of the year, because we are now receiving a lot of attention from all countries around the world, from different nations. People are coming and say, I would like the same thing in my city, like in Bangkok. We say, okay, let's make a joint venture. You can invest money in this city with a joint venture business, and let's start. So we now are providing the technology and the platform and all these solutions with a joint partnership in the cities. That's why it's going to be so scalable.
Yes.
For now. Yeah. And for final buyer, it's just an opportunity to pick the best apartment in the whole world. It's going to be like booking.com for real estate.
Or
yes,
on the Amazon.
Literally the same.
Will one day you will sell this platform for $1 billion?
I think 1 billion is a small amount for sure. Frankly speaking, small amount. I already got an offer to sell Dubai business. I rejected. So I spoke with my team and they said, we can take 10% of the market in several years. So 10% of the market. Do you know what is the market for commissions in Dubai? Approximately. Okay. So, whole Dubai residential market for now, for the last year, $75 billion. So in total is more than $100 billion, but part of land, part of commercial, $75 billion residential. Take 4% of this. Average commission. Average is 5, by the way, but let's take 4. 4 to 75, almost $4 billion. Commissions. $4 billion
commissions on selling properties.
Dubai. Only Dubai. Without Abu Dhabi, Sharjah, and Ras Al Khaimah. Only Dubai. $4 billion commission market. And it's spread by 5,000 agencies. So once Realiste is going to be like 10% of the market, it's going to be approximately $400 million revenue.
Yeah. So it's worth more than 1 billion then.
Why sell company now even in Dubai if we can replicate? So by the way, we are making each entity, each city new entity. So we have a holding company and on below holding company entities. For now, we opened like 9 companies already across the globe and keeping opening it. Maybe one day we'll receive an offer to sell the company in specific city, but in general, it's not going to be for sale. So I would like to make this business and keep working for the next 60 years before I die. So this is the best idea, the best possible impact thing I could make in my life. So I'm going to work in this idea.
That's amazing. I always wanted to know how, Snapchat, the Mark Zuckerberg, he offered, I don't know the name of the guy who's on Snapchat. He offered him $6 billion and he said no.
Now Snapchat valued for 35, if I'm not wrong. So it was a quite good decision.
Yeah, but how can you hold that?
Some people are doing something not because of the money. I could say that I do it because I know that it should exist, and I know that I'm the person that really can care about it and do it right, because I have spent a lot of time for this. And what is money? After like I think like $10 million, the next $101 billion can't improve your life significantly. So what is the reason? So to make people's life better and just change it one way. So I spent 10 years of my life in Russia, have been working on AI, but literally it wasn't a good place for this idea at that time. I wish I knew before where I should be. So if I spent 10 years of my life in Dubai, I could grow this business 10 times faster already. I didn't know. So I wish nobody will be in the same situation as me, like just no data, lack of knowledge, and no time to analyze everything. So now is the time that people could pick the best places for the best ideas, best living, etc. So I would like to change it so people can relocate faster. And the price of transaction between selling apartment, buying apartment, now it's almost 10%. Once you sell, it's approximately 5 in average across the road. Once you buy, 5 involved. So 10.
Yes.
Once you change apartment from one country to another country or between the neighborhoods, 10% commission involved. It should be 2. Once it's going to be 2, hundreds, millions of people are going to be relocating across the globe. And Dubai is going to be the city that will take the significant part of this people.
Of this relocation. That makes a lot of sense. And what's helping also, as you said, like people can work online and they are just looking for any place, and especially the safe place in Dubai. Alex, I have something I want to ask you. It's about your relationship with your mom, because what triggered that, like your mom pushed you to be the first the salesman at 12 years old. Tell me more. Do you owe her this moment?
Yeah, I really appreciate this and all that my mom has done for me. So I think that at 12 years old, it was most by accident, not specially. It's not was
for like a Russian woman. It's not accident, believe me.
Probably yes. Probably yes. Yeah. Now she lives in Dubai, and she has been investing in real estate.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Personally, your father?
Unfortunately, he died once I was 10. And so before I sold my first plot of land.
Okay, and usually the son always wants to do for his mom once he's the man of the house, and maybe this is what pushed you.
Probably, I'm not sure. I didn't met a psychologist for the whole of my life, so I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yes. Maybe I'm just analyzing, but I can see the how much you're ambitious, and then also you don't care about the how much you sell the product. You just want to have an impact on the world. So that's amazing.
Literally, I don't have to make impact. I know that something is broken, and I'm the person. If I see the door broken, I just can let go. I can let through this. I'm gonna go and fix it. So this is the type of person, I see the real estate world is broken. I see the problem. I see how to solve it. Yes, it's not something to fix the door. It's a little bit more complicated for sure, but it's fixable. I don't know how to make a teleport. Literally, I don't know. But teleport is a wonderful thing, right? But I know how to fix real estate. I know how to change it for the better. And I just do it. I don't want impact. Literally, I don't want money, like tons of money from this. I'm doing what I do, and my team do the same. So this is a type of people that working together, just solving some problem because we know we can solve it and we know how. Yes, it will take time. And now it's not everything done. It will take time. In 5, maybe maximum 10 years, we're gonna fix it
Yes.
Totally.
Yes.
And
And I can see the problem, as you mentioned, that the commission is like is the one that's killing the whole.
that's right. That's right.
Eating the money and making people
That's
stay
why.
in
Yes.
one
yes.
place. And
That's why people live in one place for 30 years average. That's why, because it's complicated, no data, expensive. Three things. So that's why people who now people who now have one apartment with 4 childs can move to 2-bedroom or 3-bedroom apartment because of these challenges. So it should be faster, should be faster. Once you have children, you need better, bigger apartment. You just move and it's faster.
Yes.
This is gonna be very impactful for people and profitable for them. It should be faster, cheaper, and transparent. And transparent will bring to Dubai millions of people, believe me. Transparent. Dubai is quite transparent, right? It's better than Moscow for sure. It's not better than New York in transparency, but it's quite on the top 10% of cities in the whole world. It should be in top 1%. After Dubai is going to be in transparency in the top 1%. The population of Dubai is going to be not 4 million. It's going to be 10 million. In several... not years, but five
years.
7.
And that's why we are seeing this expansion. We quite can't understand it, honestly. Why will be enough people to fill all these apartments? And this is a question for you, is like, how much is people investing in apartments versus living in apartments?
25-75. And it's a good ratio. It's quite good ratio. It's healthy ratio for any place. But you should know about Dubai that, and I'm sure you know, that across Dubai is a market for the whole world. There is nothing similar. Moscow couldn't be the market for the whole world. New York could be a competitor, but even Dubai is just have amazing location, amazing markets, and amazing business condition and living condition.
And it's universal, and it's built like that. It's built in a way that it's a global city with the language and with the diversity that it has in. It's built like that, so it attracts people. It's like easy to jump into Dubai. Yeah.
I believe Dubai is gonna be the best city in the world. I literally believe. That's why I'm here. That's why my team is here. That's why we are making AI our headquarters here. Our headquarters not even in Cayman Islands. Our headquarters in Dubai DFC. That's how we believe in this city. Literally. Right. You can ask a lot of startups in Dubai, where is the headquarters? And it's not going to be in Dubai. These headquarters are going to be in Cayman, Delaware in US. But literally not a lot of companies are going to be headquartered in Dubai. Alex, thank you so much. Thank you. I love talking to you and with this new invention. I will call it invention or discovery, because AI is not an invention, it's just a discovery, and we have to all benefit from it. For sure. And to implement it in a very specific need a place that we all need more clarity, more transparency. And I think the best thing is to trust the information and to trust the softwares who will tell us more about all the information that we need. So that's a great idea. This is a very powerful thing, AI, and we all should benefit from this. Great. I'm going to log in and check what's my next apartment going to be. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Bye. Thanks.